I am Mohit Bista and I am here with a new video. Today I will talk about two biggest ideas in the world, that is capitalism and communism. So let's start. Before starting, I will clarify a concept that communism sounds good but capitalism is much better in practical. But no one is perfect. Communism destroyed a lot of nations. From fear of communism, USA passed an act named Communism Control Act in 1954. It's an interesting fact regarding communism's fear in USA. Communism versus capitalism lead to Cold War from 1947 to 1971. It was true that capitalism was promoted by USA, but the concept of capitalism was started from London. On 9th March 1776, British economist Adam Smith published a book named The Wealth of Nations, which clarifies the concept of capitalism. Along with capitalism, democracy was spreading in the European countries. The combo of capitalism and democracy can develop any country, so the trend of capitalism was much popular in Europe. But the main problem with capitalism was the establishment of class system. So the British economist Karl Marx wrote a book named Communist Manifesto in 1848, which clarifies the concept of communism. So the concept of communism removes the problem of class system. Until the end of 1940s, world was divided into two parts: the one who support capitalism and the one who support communism. The party of capitalism was ruled by or supported by America, whereas the parties or the countries with communism was led by USSR. Now I will talk about three differences between capitalism and communism. So let's start. Number one, use of resources. In capitalism, resources of a country can be owned by private companies, whereas in communism, resources are owned by government. For example, you need paper for, we can say, rough paper, or the trees for making the paper. So the resources required for making a paper can be owned by private companies in the country where capitalism is followed, whereas the government owns resources where there is communism. Number two, competition. As you know, the companies are owned by government in communism, so there is no competition in communism, whereas there can be the existence of competition in the country where is capitalism, because government does not own all the companies. Number three, difference in wealth. This is the great problem with capitalism, because capitalism creates class system in society: the rich people, the poor people, or the high class, middle class, and lower class. Along with the change of time, the difference between high class and lower class increases. To solve this problem, communism has a best technique. So I will explain much about the problem. In capitalism, the people who do more labor do not get the wage according to his labor, whereas in communism there is equal distribution of wage. For example, in a company, the manager does less work than the labor, but the salary or the profit of the companies is totally in the purse of manager, and the labor does not get anything. But in communism, that's opposite. If a company has the profit of 50,000, then the profit is equally distributed among all the employees. So this is the third difference between capitalism and communism. So please tell me in comment section which do you like, capitalism or communism. If you like this video, share this video and subscribe my channel. Okay, bye.